scores. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Slot man motioned over. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes this in at the 25. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled there by James Pierce.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 11 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first at 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
19, 18. Mustang 19.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Down. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The play clock's getting down there, so Brian Callahan signals for time. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Let's go now.
Here he is on 3rd and short. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On the set.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Dragon 60. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He gets a Pollard on the option. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ward now on 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
It's a gain of 18. And the Falcons.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 1st down here. They kick the running back in motion. Line up the design keeper. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going to push one deep down the right. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Falcons have it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now Penix off the play action. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
It's Penix yet again. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Time set here on this third down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. And again, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So it's going to be 4th and short. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Penix is going to throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He has room past the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
18, Rattler, it's traffic. Next.
From the gun, it's Ward. Throw over the middle, caught by Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th.
Down. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
They're going to try to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way. Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this one to London. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Falcon 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running back sent in motion.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Penix working from the gun. He's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Some early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the shotgun, Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get their first points of this game just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return this, Marcus Jones. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. All lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he is gone. plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. On the move, headed right. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Motion the tight end over. Penix on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Penix now. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down, it's Penix. Escapes out to the left. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Play action. Here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Chipping, are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On second down, Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Penix on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. 18.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Ridley makes the grab downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
7-5, let's go.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix looking to pass. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Penix here from the gun. Short pass Bryant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offensive line fast. First and 10, a run to Robinson. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one complete to Pitts. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. To the air with Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Play fake. Penix. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. He's still going at the 30. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 20. And first down.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they just give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Flush down now to his left. He's going for it himself. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
On the shotgun, Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Escapes out to the left. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Falcons got to score in a hurry. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Koo after the field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His neck there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. They're going to pass it here. He finds Brown, right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 Lions. 65. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Getting out to his left. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Check. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down.
Here we go.
Right back to Pollard. He's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. About ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Penix to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. COVID-19.
Here's a design run. There he goes, right sideline. It's inside the 10, and he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover, but may not tackle so well, and opens up a run lane. he took huge advantage of.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. It's only a handful of seconds left. They have time for this and a single snap. And the Titans look like they've recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock.